Hey YouTube, welcome to my first video, and today we're going to Snowworld, and Snowworld has 7 locations, and today we're in Snowworld Zoetermeer. So this video is meant to be a short review and also a few review of our skills, because Tim thought he was intermediate and I think we're still beginners. If you want to go to Snowworld, just follow the steps in the left corner of the screen, and yeah, as you can see, it's a pretty cheap deal, 25 euros for 4 hours in the evening. And if you want to rent stuff, yeah, you don't rent for an hour but for the whole session, so it's not that expensive. I hope you liked this video and I hope to see you in other videos. So this was my second run, a little pop and a little bit switch, because I'm a right foot forward, so I'm goofy. And as you can see, a little jump. It's not that smooth, but we're still practicing to get it smooth. And as you can see, when we jump, we just reduce our speeds a bit, so when we fall, it's more forgiving. Don't forget, if you like this video, just subscribe and like it so I can get monetized and make more and better videos for you. As you can see, I'm a bit careful with the height of my jump, so I like to keep it low. Little 180 into 180 out, but I didn't make the other 180, so it was like a 90 out. And here I was trying tail butter turning around, but it's very hard for me. You have to like keep your shoulder, watch over your shoulder, keep your tail press and keep your butt flat, which together it's hard. And a tail press into a fall. Wasted it. So here was Tim's first jump, and it was a pretty nice jump, pretty high. Took his arm with him, and yeah, he can ride it out. And as you can see, he's going to turn here for the next trick. Probably will be a 180, and as you can see, it's a nice clean 180. He's not using the turn to spin. As you can see, he stops and then he jumps and he turns, which makes it, yeah, which makes it kind of difficult. And here you can see a 360, which was pretty clean, but he lacked some height. And here you can see him execute a bit more pop from his board. Yeah. This was Tim's first ollie. A bit of lack of confidence, a bit less height, and then this 180 was pretty clean, gotta admit it. Not a lot of speed there. Some nice turns. but not butter turns. These turns are way easier than butter turns. So the road to be coming out freestyle snowboarder is pretty difficult because you gotta make progression by doing tricks, by falling tricks, by tweaking tricks. It's a fun experience, but it's a really rough one, especially if you are less talented like me. A nose roll. Trying to jump 180, 180 out. Well, it lacked a bit of 180. It was more like 160, 150. And here you can see it again. Decent, but no speeder. Timing is a bit off. Here I did the switch 180. As you can see, I already take a little pause so I can cheat my 180. And this 180 was really poor executed, if I say so myself. No height at all, no pop at all from the board. And my upper body is not moving with it. As you can see, less tricks because we're getting tired. We're just making a bit of turns, a bit of little jumps. So here's Tim again. Tim goes for a 180. And it's pretty clean, backside 180, but he doesn't land in line. And he's a little bit off balance. And then his trick, the 180. Nice ollie. As you can see, he's really trying to get his ollie technique right. Thank you for watching and hope to see you next time. So let's rate Snowworld Zoetermeer. So the price, 25 euros for 4 hours, is, I think, a very good price. And I think the rental stuff is a nice price too, especially if you go 4 hours. You pay like 10 euros for all equipment for 4 hours long, which is great. Next up, quality. I think the snow is pretty nice quality. It's pretty cold inside. It was my first time inside a hall. The other times I went snowboarding was outside. Um, and I think it's a pretty nice run because it's pretty long. One thing I didn't like is it's just a straight mountain. They have two other um, like lanes where you can ride, but they were closed, and also they didn't have any fun park objects, which, yeah, I think it's a necessary thing to keep the quality of skills high, so it's more attractive to come. And then the third thing is entertainment value. Yeah, I'll rate that pretty high because I think it's very nice to go on a hot day and cool down with a nice snowboard session. And especially when it's quiet like that, you'll get all the space you need to do your tricks. Some people just like to go straight down, but if you're going straight down, it's kind of boring to me personally. So I'm like making lines in my head, and if there are many people there, it's hard to execute the line as you had in your head. So entertainment value pretty high, and I think you should really go when it's not crowded and when all three lanes are open. And if they would make one lane a fun park, I would rate it five out of five. But now my overall rating is a 4-star review